What's Happening Hoke show is filmed before a live audience and is brought to you by nunboys.com and GPS Photography and Video, gpsphotoandvideo.com.
Let me say, it does my heart so good to see so many people here tonight because that shows concern. I don't think it's just because it's a political year or a political time. I think a lot of people in here are really concerned with what happens in the community. We as the community board here, we try to listen to what is going on in the community to get back to the people and get them answers. And we've had some answers we had to try to come up with. I've got some guests here tonight who's going to tell us a little bit about how we are progressing in Rockfish. I know that a couple things that we're fighting for. We're fighting for the road out here to be corrected. I've been talking with Raleigh. They've been down here, they've checked it out. I've been talking about the sewer system. But there's a lot of issues that need to be brought up, but we need to get out to your friends. We need to get out to everybody and tell them to come to these meetings that we do have because we are getting results. With that said, I want to introduce an individual that came to my porch one day, knocked on my door. He said, "Brownie, I need your vote." I said, "What for?" He said, "Well, I'm running for sheriff." I said, "Well, I don't know because I don't know much about you." But I was very honest with him, and that's what it takes, somebody to be honest. I told him, "Well, I don't believe I'm going to vote for you because at that time, I was kind of voting for somebody else." But I did a little homework on him. And after I did my homework, I said, and I think I probably went to him and I did vote for him. And our special guest tonight is the Sheriff of Hoke County, Mr. Hubert Peterkin.
Thank you, Brian. And you know, he is telling you the truth. He and I have been up being friends for several years now, and I thank God for Brownie. He's a good guy, and I love his wife. He knows I mean it. Listen, first, let me just say it's always an honor to be here. I want to thank you for giving me a chance to come and speak and asking me to come speak. I want to thank Rockfish. I want to thank y'all for the support that you've given the Hoke County Sheriff Office for so many years. You know, thank you for your calls. You know, I always encourage people, if there are things that you don't know or don't understand, please call me, come see me, let's talk about it. So Rockfish has been very supportive of the Hoke County Sheriff Office. I want to say one thing. I was thinking when Joe Alston was up speaking just a minute ago, you have a couple other commissioners who are in the room. Commissioner Wright, who's also running this year. Let's give Mr. Wright a hand, please. And then we have Commissioner Alan Thomas, who's also in here. Now, there are 2 votes, and I'm going to say this before I get into everything. There are 2 votes for the Board of Commissioners this year. When you give Bobby one, give Joe the other one. Let me say it again. When you give Bobby Wright one of your votes, the other vote, I'm asking you to give it to Joe Alston. I'm supporting Joe. I think you see him on my Facebook page. You'll probably see me out in the community with him. He's worked with my campaign ever since I've been sheriff, or before sheriff, and he's still on my campaign committee. And he is a guy that you can trust. He has integrity. A lot of you may not know him, but I do. And I'm telling you, you can trust Joe Alston. And so I want to thank him for having the courage to step up and do this. Let me talk a little bit about the sheriff's office. Right now, the last few days, it has been extremely busy. You probably seen in the news, we have right now, half of my detective division is in South Sampson County dealing with a 17-year-old murder in Hoke County. They spent the whole night out in the field that night trying to find leads to work the case. Okay, and the other half of my detectives are at the Haven. They've been out there for now 2 nights now, I think. The DA is looking at me smiling. And I'm gonna say this: everything that we get involved in, and this, I'm serious, guys. You know, our district attorney is at the table. Every murder, she's at the table. Her investigators at the table. Why? Because in order for us to get a conviction in court, we have to know what she needs. Now, the sheriff can go out there and lock up anybody he wants, but he better have the evidence and the proof for her to get a prosecution in court. So those guys are working hard. I want you to please keep them in your thoughts and prayers because they have been working hard these last few days, and they're going to be at the Haven probably another couple of days. It's a bad situation, and those photos, I pray they never hit them, but they might hit them if they haven't seen shown. Those photos of how those animals look, how they've been treated, is absolutely true. I think that's a nice way of putting it. But so, keep them in your thoughts and prayers. The Hoke County Sheriff Office right now, when I started off as sheriff, we had a total of 63 employees. That was jail and deputies. We had 33 officers that worked the county. Today, we got 100 total, about 155 employees. You got about 90 sworn law enforcement, and then the rest of them are jail and civilian staff. Hoke County is busted out the seams. Anybody want to guess how many citizens are in this county? The census is not off. We got an off census right now. So I'm going to say I'll take a guess about 60,000 people. And when you're in the bed sleep, or when you're not home or whatever, you have probably 4 to 6 officers patrolling almost 400 square miles of this county. Last year, they responded to about 70,000 calls. Not phone calls now. 70,000. That means they got a call to send an officer to a house, fights, shootings, murders, rapes, but that handful of deputies. Commissioners, we need help. Now, I'm going to say, there needs to be a change. Thank you, Alan. Mr. Thomas, thank you, brother. But there needs to be a change on that board. I need to see commissioners, all of them, that care enough about this community where there's no personal agendas. And I'm not saying anything I haven't said to some of those commissioners. I'm speaking the truth. A lot of people don't like me being outspoken, but that's just the way it is. I deal with it. Let me explain it. There are 2 things that affect the sheriff's office really bad. There are 5 people that make the decision about whether this county goes. 5. You didn't get a round-up till that 5 decided to give it to you. Hello? They decide what the growth looks like. They decide where the money goes. Wait a minute. Our money goes. Tax money. They make the decision about what happens with the community. And if you don't have 5 that has that agenda for the best interest of the community, there has to be a change. And it starts at the poll. So the commissioner board affects the Hoke County Sheriff's Office. My funding has to come from the commissioner board. I don't ask for what Hubert wants. I ask for what the Hoke County Sheriff's Office needs. Sometimes they don't like it. Yeah, it costs money. But you got to have it. And we need more deputies. We need more deputies. I ask every single year for officers. And it's hard for some people to see it if you're not inside working and seeing everything that's going on. Another part of the Hoke County Sheriff's Office is very important. It's the District Attorney's Office. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. When we go out and arrest someone for murder, when we go out and charge someone for rape, when we go out and charge someone for molesting these children or hurting our senior citizens, robbing, stealing, we have to have a prosecutor who got the guts and the experience to get it in that courtroom and get justice. Okay? And what am I saying to you? We need Kristy Newton. I'm making it plain. Yeah. We need Kristy Newton as our district attorney. That's okay. And I've supported her every single year that I've served as a sheriff. I'm in my 14th year. Now, I commend her opponent. Yeah, it's good that he wants to run. It's nice. I mean, he has a right to run. But I'm telling you the truth. How do you throw away 20 years? Our district attorney not only knows how to get the job done, she's connected to every other legal entity across the state of North Carolina and out of the state of North Carolina. Did you know that our DA goes to Washington, has been up to Washington representing all the other DAs in the state of North Carolina? She has it. And when we go out here and do our job, we don't have time for someone to try to figure out what to do. And the one thing, and I know she probably don't want me to say this, but when I see a district attorney that gets emotional about someone getting killed, as she planned, as she figure out what we need to do, as we sit in the conference room, plotting the game plan of how to get that bad guy, I see her with tears in her eyes because she cares about this community. It's not about her having a title as a district attorney. She cares. And I've told her many times, I said, Kristy, if you're not the district attorney, or if I don't have a DA that can do what needs to be done for the sheriff, or even for the police departments, I don't want to be sheriff. How can you fix something or do something if something's broken and you don't have the tool to do it? So I'm telling you, re-elect Kristy Newton as your district attorney of Hoke County. Now, let me say this. Rockfish, do y'all know how important y'all are? Wait a minute, no, let me. Do y'all know? Well, wait a minute, show them then. If the rest of the county don't know, show them. When I look at the numbers, listen to me now, I want y'all to hear me, and I'm gonna get out of the way right quick. My friend over here who's running for commissioner too. Listen, when I look at the number and I see thousands of voters in Rockfish, break it down by Democrats, break it down by Republicans. Guys, at the end of the day, we don't care what your party is. I'm your sheriff. She's your district attorney, and commissioners, they're your commissioners. But Rockfish, y'all got to go to the poll. Listen, you're not going. I'm telling you, I'll pull up the numbers. For me to look at the last time there was a primary election with the district attorney, that's her race, commissioners, and I see on election day 165 voters that voted the day of the election. Rockfish, do y'all know who y'all are?
Is there any other part of the Hoke County that has such a transient population as we do?
Yes, ma'am. Puppy Creek, Wayside.
And what's their voter turnout?
About the same. Let me tell you something. I hear people complain, and thank you for that. That's a good question. I hear people complain. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that. Listen. Change it. Rockfish, do y'all know who y'all are?
Don't forget Wright.
Well, I'm in Rockfish right now. I'm in Rockfish. I'm fussing. Wait, I'm fussing at Rockfish. I'll get the right for later. But right now, I'm telling you, Rockfish, when you got thousands and thousands of voters and they're not going, and I hear more complaining, and somebody say, well, it don't matter. One vote at a time. Let me ask you, is there anybody in this room that know 100 people? Well, I'll make it easy. Rockfish, do you know 25 people in Rockfish?
Yes, sir.
Do you think you know them well enough to say, go vote? I mean, listen, I'm not talking about just know somebody and say, hey, do you know 25 people in Rockfish that you know that you got an influence on? You can say, hey, Bob, this is Jerry. Hey, man, I need you to go vote. That you can influence to go vote. Do you know them?
I've read it.
Pardon?
I've been out and the registration
Listen, you can give them the registration form, take it to the county office, buy them a biscuit from Hardee's, and give them a sign. But they got to go to the poll. So I'm asking you again, Rockfish, do y'all know enough people to get them to the poll? There's a reason why the turnout is not good. I'm being straight up with you. So when I looked at 160-something votes, now don't get me wrong, you got early vote. Early vote might have been 1,500, less than 2,000. Some of them was Rockfish. But let me tell you what, can Rockfish vote 1,000 people this year? No, I'm making it easy for you now. Can Rockfish vote 1,000 people? They ought to. Can we get 1,000 votes for Rockfish this year?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you what, if Rockfish vote like that, things are gonna change. And like the young lady just asked, listen, Puppy Creek doesn't do it, Wayside doesn't do it. We're working hard to get people out to vote. So things can change. And I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say that. You got a DA we need to keep. There definitely needs to be a change on that commissioner board. Sorry if I'm offending anybody in here. This ain't got nothing to do. I'm in direct contact with commissioners. I'm upset. Yes, sir. I work hard. I'm working like it's my campaign. Let me make it clear. I'm not running this year. I'm running 2018. But I'm working like it's my campaign. Because if we lose our DA, it's going to be a tragedy. Y'all better hear me. Okay? And board of commissioners, if this community is going to keep moving forward, somebody has to go. And we need to get the people on that board that care about this community, that don't have personal agendas. I don't care what their name is, what they look like. It has nothing to do with it. You got to get the right people on that board. Schools need help. The commissioner does not need to be up there talking about not doing something because he don't like the sheriff, or he doesn't like the superintendent, or he doesn't like somebody else. It's not about you.
Called into action.
It's about the people. So, you're going to hear me this election talking about what you need to do. What I just said a minute ago, you're going to keep hearing it. You're going to hear it till you get tired. But I need Rockfish to wake up, know who you are, know how effective you are. Believe it or not, you're probably one of the most effective communities. If you get working, and I heard Mr. Browning say, this is a big crowd. I'm saying, okay, this is my first time coming to this building. If you can pack this room, then you can wake up Rockfish to go vote. How many of y'all live in Rockfish? Okay. How many of y'all gonna vote this year? Don't tell it. Okay? Okay?
You don't know how we're gonna vote?
But listen, I'm being serious. Charlie, give me one of them, give me one of the coins out of there. Give me the back. Give me the back. Does anybody in this room, I know we got military, know what this is? What is it? It's a hush, Gary. What is that?
Challenge coin.
Okay, it's a challenge coin. Can I challenge anybody in this room to get 25 votes to go to the poll, early vote? You? Here you go, sir. Pass that down. Anybody else? If you think you can get 25 voters to go to the poll, I'm going to challenge you. Anybody? For this primary. Wait a minute now, hold up, put them hands down. Wait a minute. Don't y'all take my stuff. Be for real. Okay? Some of y'all got your eyes gleaming like I'm handing you gold. Look, this is a challenge. All right? Anybody, 25.
I'll give you 100, Sheriff.
Stop that, John. John, listen. Okay, get that guy. Thank you, sir. Okay, look. Anybody else want to take the challenge to get me 25 to go to the other vote? Okay? That young lady over here. Here you go. Pass that down for me.
Now, when I get my 25, I'll come for my coin.
No, you gonna tell me you're gonna do it now, and I'm gonna give you the coin.
I'll do it without coin.
No, I want you to take my coin. It's a challenge. You gonna do it? Okay? No, I want you to have, because you've been sweet. Thank you, you've been doing it for me. Anybody else? Okay? Okay? Anybody else? John? Okay, this young lady behind Mr. Hubert. What happens if you get 25 to go vote and you tell them to get up 25 more, or 10 more, or 2 more, or 3 more? Anybody else over here? Okay. Is anybody else in this room going to ask anybody else to go vote? I got some of my staff here, by the way. Y'all raise your hand. My chief deputy, Gary Hammond, he's the right-hand man. My admin assistant, accreditation manager, and my emergency management personnel. My chief deputy lives in Rockfish. He loves this community. He brags on this community. And he knows I'm not up here just talking. He knows how serious this is, ladies and gentlemen. So Rockfish, I'm going to see if we're going to have 1,000 voters out of this community. I'm going to add them up. Election day and early vote. Primary, DA, Kristy Newton. When you give Bobby 1 vote, give Joe Alston the other one. You can't vote for 3. You got 2. And I'm asking you to use those 2 votes. Thank y'all for your time. Appreciate it.